Hello once again, this is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant, and once again, we will be looking into my sketchbook, one of them. This one is a combination of finished sketches, scribbles as you can see here, and copies, of other artists' work. I think a variety of artists. I think one of them is caricature artist Ryan Oakes. I'm not sure. Brian Oakes, rather. I'm not sure. Great thing about a sketchbook, is like I said before, it's the way for an artist to be himself. So sometimes I'm just in a mood to just create works of art that are more finished, and this sketchbook kind of reflects that. It's certainly not a qualification for, a sketchbook. These are copies. There's an artist online called, Sam, and a couple of artists had done their rendition, of him, and I don't know the names of the artists off the top of my head, but I loved, their approach, and just started copying their work. This is one of the ways, that we learn. We caricature artists learn what we do. We learn a lot by copying the lines of other people, and it's a way of kind of getting a free art lesson. It's as if the artist is right there teaching us. So I do that frequently, copy someone else's work, because I love the way their approach to something comically, or their line, and then it just becomes incorporated into my own work. Just going to be flipping through this thing. This particular man right here, he was in a conversation on the subway train, and the guy just talked 1,000 miles per hour, just non-stop talk. I think I caught him in mid-sentence before his tongue melted in his mouth. More sketches, subway sketches. A lot of the sketches look like this, before they're inked over. So when you're sketching, don't be afraid, or don't be discouraged if your sketches look like crap. Like they're supposed to. They're just, ideas. When you're doing gesture drawing, people move tremendously fast. They're unexpected, and sometimes you get finished drawings like this, Asian man that I saw on the train just vegging out, looked a little tired. I had my Prismacolor art pencils, with me, so I was able to do this fully in color after a very long ride on the train. That's one of the homies. A lot of these guys, they have dreadlocks, and they just hide their dreadlocks under their do-rag, and they look like they have this giant Jiffy Pop hat. It's another study on him again. Another take on him, Sometimes you see a subject and you just want to try different approaches. Sketchbook is a good place to do that. More sketches. Alright, this is just exactly what I'm talking about. This is influenced by a drawing you saw previously of Sam, and I just really started incorporating that, right away, into a drawing. Move a little quicker here. Yeah. Remember this guy on the train? He looked like he just blew in from one of the southern states, looked like a redneck, hair all over the place, especially on his goatee. It's a perfect picture. What I love about doing profile view is, unlike three-quarter or frontal view, the subject is totally unaware of what you're doing, so you can really get some good pictures. Okay. Another guy talking on the train. This is a better picture of him, Actually, in a previous picture where I showed the other guy talking, this was his partner, so they both were actually competing with each other to see who could get a word in edgewise, and after a while, it just became this big wall of noise as they both were talking to each other. This is another take, on the same guy. Again, when you're doing caricatures, you try different takes, different personalities. I mean, you never draw the same picture twice. It's like a singer. They'll sing one note, you know, in concert and then sing it totally different, in another performance. Same way with artists. Okay, more studies here. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a Chinese man, again, who was on a train, probably around Canal Street. And I went home and used that as a guide and just, refined it a little more based on the studies that I made previously. That's something that you do a lot when you're doing caricature on the train. This book is pretty long, so I'm going to end this video here and just continue my journey through the sketchbook in another post. So stay tuned. Elgin Bowling, your caricature marketing consultant. Check me out at www.subwaysurfer.blogspot.com.